Warning. Warning.
Listen, do we have the channel open or don't we, Specialist?
Warning.
I don't give a damn about what the press are asking. Tell them they should try showing some interest when the missions go right for a change instead of acting like a bunch of ambulance chasers as soon as we lose contact with it. We're live?
Warning.
Hey, kid. Kid, you up there?
Warning.
Come on, kid, talk to me. Put rockets in orbit, not coffins. You better still be sucking down oxygen up there, so help me God, I'll... Okay. About time, Captain. Listen, I'm gonna be speaking softly so that no one overhears this conversation and leaks it to the press. If you need me to speak up, let me know. Now, what's the situation up there? No, I didn't ask for the condition of the ship. I can see all that from down here. Tell me how you feel. Don't lie to a man who can see your heartbeat on a screen, kid. I've always shot straight with you, and I expect the same in return. You can say that you're scared. Anyone in your shoes should be scared. You and I both know that things aren't looking good for you right now. They know damned well things aren't looking good for them right now, and I am not going to waste what are possibly the last few minutes of my pilot's life lying to their face. Your other pilots might need sunshine and rainbows and sweet nothings to get their boots back on the ground, but mine don't. So with all due respect, General, shut up. Oh, for the love of... Sorry, kid. Finger missed the mute button. It's bad. You're stuck up there in a tin can that got hit by a stray rock. Oxygen's limited, maneuverability's shot, and your trajectory has you leaving orbit within hours. We're trying to find out if anyone has anything in orbit that can reach you up there, but it's not looking promising. Mission outcome seems doubtful, Captain. No. We are not considering that. Not for any of my pilots. Not on my watch. Not if I have anything to say about it. Captain? Captain, you still with me up there? Good. Keep talking to me. Keep me up to date. Don't worry about conserving. At your current trajectory and speed, wasting oxygen's the least of your worries. Use it while you've got it. Talk to me. Tell me what you see. What do we look like from out there? Tiny. Yeah, I bet. What else? Come on, kid. Tell me more. I want to hear about how our little blue marble looks from way out there. What does, where are you right now? What does the Amazon look like from out there? You're over the southern hemisphere right now, right? Tell me about the rainforest. Kid, listen. I know you don't want to look out there right now. I know it's scary. I know that you feel alone out there, and that looking down on the world probably makes you feel even more distant. When you're stuck out there, stranded up a creek without a paddle, you start to think that maybe things are better there. You think to yourself, maybe I shouldn't fight so hard. Maybe they're all better down there without me. Maybe I shouldn't go back at all. And you know what? Anyone else in my position, would take the easy route and flatly deny it. No, you don't think that way. Come back to us. We need you. You have so much left to do, yada, 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 but You don't need to hear that, though, do you? If that sort of talk did anything for you, you wouldn't be up there in the first place. You don't spend all of your adult life trying to slip the surly bonds of a planet that treats you well. I'm not going to lie to your face and tell you that your life is great. I only know you as a pilot, and a damned good one at that. You know, statistically speaking, most people will never fly at all. They have no idea what it's like to be in your shoes. Some might take a commercial flight or two, some might even be pilots, hell, some might even be astronauts, but for them, it's so easy to touch down after they've had their fill of the sky. Not many of them spend enough time in the air to question whether or not they want to come back, but you? We shoot you straight out of the stratosphere. Most astronauts only do that once or twice in their lives, if ever, but you do it almost weekly. You've spent most of the past 4 years out there in that dark, in that Stygian void that swallows up every bit of light and warmth that it touches. It should be illegal to do that to a person, or to even allow them to volunteer for it. God knows I've pushed the top brass to ban it, but the truth is that we need someone to do it, and there aren't many people who can. Most of our pilots who have tried to do what you do, we lose contact with them. They don't come back. Hell, even the ones like you, the ones who can come back, there's a limit. There's always a limit. An upper bound to what the human mind can handle when it's plunged into an immense, infinite hole like that. You and I both know that. Your predecessor knew it too before we lost contact. If only I'd been stationed that day. If only that idiot general hadn't... Never mind. No point dwelling on the past right now. Sorry, repeat your last, Captain. You can't move? What do you... Oh, son of a... Inertial compensators are failing. You're starting to feel those G's. We have got to act fast before they fail completely and you get turned into a pancake. I need you to... What? On whose authority? No, we are not done here. My pilot is still up there. We can still bring them home. Hell, I've landed in worse conditions than this. No, General, we cannot leave it. Specialist, take your hand off that comm panel. Is that an order, sir? Specialist, I gave you an order. Do not cut that line. General, is that an order? Very well. I have no choice then. General, I cannot in good conscience follow that order. I am hereby relieving you of your command. Specialist, you will disregard the General's prior order to sever communications with our pilot. Is that clear? I will not let you write off another of my pilots as a lost cause. Now sit down and respectfully shut up. Sorry about that, Captain. Had to address some misgivings from command about mission outcomes. Can you still hear me? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Focus on yourself right now. Can you move at all? Don't give me that crap. Can you move, Captain? A little? Good. A little is all we need. Here's how this is going to work. You are currently in a lateral counterclockwise spin. I need you to get that under control. Once that's done, we have to reorient your ship and put you on a collision course with Earth. When you're low enough, you should be able to pop the parachutes and splash down in an ocean somewhere where we can pick you up. Acknowledge, Captain. Repeat what I just said back to me. Look, I need you to focus, Captain. I know it's hard. I know that you're tired, and you're sore, and you're cold. I know that you don't want to do this anymore. I know that you want to let go and drift out into space. It would be easier that way, wouldn't it? It would be easier to just give up. It would be easy to let that cold darkness take you away from all of this, from all the noise and the light and the endless barrage of responsibilities and interactions that fill every waking moment of life down here on this stupid planet. And you know what? Maybe it would be easier. Maybe you're right. But I don't think so. I think that in spite of it all, in spite of all the garbage that comes with living on this stupid rock, I think you want to come home. How do I know? Because I did, Captain. Why do you think I'm the one they picked to run this stupid program? Why do you think they hate me so much around here? Why do you think I know how to talk a pilot back down to solid ground? I was the first, kid. I was the first deep space pilot this program ever produced. I was the one who had to go in blind, had to learn all the tricks to surviving out there. And I was the only one who ever made it. The only one who ever made it back. The only one who ever made it out alive. When I give you orders, when I tell you to pull off the impossible, when I tell you exactly which buttons to push to save your sorry ass, when I admit that it might be easier to let go, when I order you not to, it's for one single, simple reason. The same reason why no one else in this building can do what I do. The same reason why I am pointing my service weapon at my commanding officer at this very moment. It is because I know how you feel. I really, really do. I know how you feel more than you can possibly imagine. I've been in your boots. I've seen what you've seen. I've felt what you've felt. I've had my share. I'll help you with the pain. You're not alone. You've never been alone. You'll never be alone. You are going to defy every muscle in your body, every neuron in your brain, every G of force, and you are going to come back down to Earth. You're going to put your left hand on the thrust. You're going to put your right hand on the stick. You're going to pop your emergency oxygen and turn that stupid tin can around and point it at the nearest, palest, bluest dot that you can see. You're going to redline that emergency thruster. You're going to do it because I did it. You're going to do it because you've been through this before. But most of all, you're going to do it because that's an order, Captain. Do you hear me? That's a fucking order.
Emergency oxygen stores depleted.
That's it, Captain. That's it. Come back home. Come back to me. That's right. All you have to do is get in close and pop the chute, Captain. That's all you have to do. Come back home. We miss you. Captain, are you still there? Good. I've done everything that I can do from down here. The rest is in your hands. Ground control is about to cut contact with your ship because they think you're already lost. You're going to prove them wrong. Do you hear me? You're going to prove them wrong while these polite-looking MPs drag me out of this room in cuffs. You're on your own now. But people like you and me, we know how to survive on our own. You've still got more surviving to do. This is Major Tom from Ground Control. Make me proud, kid. Hi, thanks for listening. If you made it to the end of this video, be sure to leave a comment that says, "Can you hear me, Major Tom?" And like and subscribe if you want more. Be sure to check me out at patreon.com/WhispurrAudio as well for early access to audios and content that you won't find anywhere else. Special thanks as always to my Whisperers tier patrons: Angela, Castiel, Kat Dominic, Pipperoo, Solange, Starlight, and Ivana. I hope you're all having a wonderful new year. I know January can be tough, so stick it out a little bit longer and hopefully things will get better. Bye.